we're back. Looks like you all chilled out, laid out over there.
Episode 38, if my memory is correct.
Only because I had to look it up.
That's right. That's our secret. I always ask you, look it up real quick and see what episode this is. What
You're
did we
chilled
end up
out.
at last?
You're laid out.
Me and the dog. Winston is making another appearance as our guest.
He'll let Winston sit with him, but I can't ever sit with him.
Well, he jumps up in the chair.
I jump up and down when you get home.
I don't let him get down. I like, stay up here, buddy.
Oh, he didn't like that.
He's just a few weeks out from a haircut, but it's grown really quick. It hadn't been 3 weeks?
Yeah, it has.
Has it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's been almost a month.
Maybe so.
Time gets away from you.
Pollen is everywhere.
Oh, my goodness.
By the way.
Horrible.
I've noticed I've been taking...
I had to wash my car off before I could ever go anywhere yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't see out the window. Windshield. Is it window or windshield?
What's that?
Do you call it a window or a windshield?
Your window is on the side. Windshield's in the front.
Windshield's in the front.
So what
Windows
are you looking
on
at?
The side. I was looking
out your windshield.
Who knows where I look?
Windows.
I just smashed the gas and go.
So I took a video when we left church just a minute ago. Did you look at it? Of course you didn't. Did you? Did you not? I sent you a video.
Oh, no, I didn't.
It's like a 10-second video. And
I did. Let me watch that right now. Let's watch it. I'm watching it right now.
Well, that's fine. I'm going to tell everybody. I'll put it on YouTube. It's nothing, but it's where we had a lot of rain.
It just looked like a pond.
We had a lot of rain last night in the ditch where it flows. It has looked like you have spray painted yellow in the back
sure
corner.
does.
It looks nasty.
That's nasty.
It is nasty.
That
That's
is
a lot of
gross.
pollen. And I just found it interesting.
I watched it.
I know.
Yeah.
I just saw you.
No.
So what I was saying is I started taking Flonase. I heard that it...
Speaking of Flonase.
Yeah, you sniffing to the mic. That
All my babies have runny noses.
I have a hard time... the kids in...
Nursery. Yeah.
Nursery.
Every one of them have runny nose.
So I have a hard time breathing at night. Deviated septum. My nostrils are pretty much closed up. I'm a mouth breather.
Oh, Lord.
I smack when I eat. And part of that is because I can't breathe through my nose good. So
he says.
So I try. If I'm aware, I will not smack. But I don't ever think about it. So it's just happening until somebody tells me, either you or Nicholas says, you have got to stop smacking. That's the only time I know
He's just as bad as you now.
Nicholas?
Yeah, he's getting there.
Is he?
Yes.
So my point being was I took this Flonase. It's helped my niece out with her. She's had sinus issues, whatever. My understanding, she went to the doctor. She's got bad deviated septum, all this stuff. Instead of surgery, he suggested Flonase, and it has like cleared her up to where she can breathe good at night and everything. So now word gets back to me about it. So I'm like, hey, I'll try it. 2 squirts each nostril every day for a week. Then you go down to 1. And I've been taking it for probably 3 weeks now. No difference. But I think it's made a big difference on allergies when, I had allergies really bad. And now not as bad, but I still have them. But with all this pollen and being out in it all day yesterday.
It's horrible.
Not a sniffle or anything. So I do think it's working on the allergy side of it. But as for opening me up at night and stuff to be able to breathe out.
Maybe you should take it at night instead of in the morning.
You think that's what it is? Is it like affect you like bam? Like within the hour?
Within the hours. I
show
think
my
so.
dirty boots.
Yeah.
Should I not show my dirty boots? Maybe I should. You can probably see them
I
anyway
got my dirty foot right here.
Well, you can probably see it when I'm like this, right?
You can.
Can you?
Yes.
So maybe I should just do this right here. Sorry.
You can see my foot if you watch us on YouTube.
Yeah. Check us out on YouTube and TikTok. TikTok's grown a little bit.
Has it?
Yeah. YouTube is stagnant.
I got my fellows. My fellows? No, I don't have no fellows.
Fellow followers?
My followers going to the TikTok.
Are they?
Every time if you ever get on when I'm on, I always tell them to go
Okay.
follow.
Yeah, if we can start doing a live, that'd be great. But I did put the video out there where we're talking about the astronauts that were stranded in space when they came down and did the splashdown.
People love that.
Well, I had a bunch of comments about, whether it's stupid for me thinking that, or some people saying, what's your point? And others saying, I agree, it looks totally fake. But to the person that said, what's my point? I explained my point. I said that I believe that the astronauts went up in space. I believe we went up there and got them. I believe they landed in the water and all that was true. My point was being that it looked fake. That was my point. So
You just had to get that off your chest.
Yeah. But anyway, so we've had a lot of people look at that. Pretty good bit. Like 3,000. That's fine. Other people say like,
Stop.
What?
You're being noisy.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
I'm fidgety.
You are very fidgety.
I am fidgety. I got
about
pizza
to knock
wait.
You out.
Pizza is waiting on me. We just got out of church. Well, once again, we're recording on a Sunday.
I tried to get him to record earlier. He wouldn't do it.
Couldn't record yesterday because you weren't dialed up, and I worked outside all day.
Don't blame it on me. I wanted to record Friday.
Friday I couldn't.
Why?
For some reason. And I couldn't Thursday.
I could have Thursday.
And I couldn't Wednesday. I could have Tuesday, but when you record on Tuesday, it seems like you release on Monday, and then Tuesday you go ahead and record. No, you're like, I got all week to record. So you don't do it on Tuesday.
I've been after
Wednesday,
you all
Thursday,
week to record.
Friday. So tell me, what's your news? What you got going on? I had several things I want to talk about, but you don't want me to talk about this stuff. You don't want me to talk about anything that's in the news. I'm not going to try and ever get political, which, some things, we could talk about Doge. We could talk about that cave that's got...
Talk about what?
Doge.
What the heck's Doge?
Doge. You don't know about Doge?
Doge? Or
Yeah.
doze? Like you doze off? Like
You've heard of Elon Musk, correct?
No, I don't know who he is.
Well, anyway, they're trying to get rid of the waste. All the money, the taxpayers' money that's going to all these places.
You're
And
just trying to get views, so you're going to go political. So
No. You asked me what Doge was. I wasn't even getting into this, so I was just telling you. But anyway, and then there's a cave that, legit, there's a cave that the government has all this paperwork in for all the people, like when you try and retire and all this kind of thing. It is crazy. But I won't get into all that. But no, what I'd like to talk about is topics like when things happen, like every day, just weird stuff I see in the news article, and I want to bring it up, but you're like, I don't want to do stuff like that.
Because you do it on the other one.
The other podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Well, but it won't be the same stuff. Maybe sometime, hey, maybe we do it here before I do it on the other podcast.
As you talk about there.
I know, but I like certain topics, and I want to bring up certain things too that I know. I didn't think that you didn't know about Doge, but
maybe you should just do one by yourself one day.
a podcast by myself.
No, just do an episode on here by yourself.
Oh, I was going to say, you're kicking me off our podcast. That's what it sounded like.
No, you should just do one on here.
Do an episode by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just me, the dog, and the camera. And
I'll
the
be the
microphone.
camera guy. Woman. I'll be the camera woman. I'll zoom in and out.
You'll move.
And I'll move back and forth. You'll be professional. Because I'm professional.
So I want 2 cameras. Can we get 2 cameras? And then you've got to get a switcher that hooks up to that to do audio video, so you can all
I would rather our video be a little bit closer than it is.
What do you mean, get up and move it right now? Why don't you talk to the people and then I'll move the camera
How about
closer?
no?
What, do you want a close up?
No.
If we get a close up, we're going to have to put these chairs closer together and not have them angled. They'll be like, say, and we'll be facing forward.
Yeah.
That would be awkward.
To face forward?
We're angled at each other so I can look at, but if we're sitting side by
I've
side.
been watching people's and they just go closer up than it's like we're just
Well, I was going to say, you
far
make it
back.
sound like we need like a love seat and we just sit on a love seat facing the cameras. It's
Maybe.
It's kind of like one of these reality shows where
We
the couple's
just
sitting.
need to hire somebody to be our production team. And they just hold the camera and video.
Well, I've tried to pay Nicholas to do this kind of
He
stuff.
ain't gonna
and
do
He don't want
squat, so-
anything to do with it.
He ain't going to do squat. No matter what. Squat no matter
Anyway,
what. You didn't turn your blue light on behind you.
I know.
What kind of tree is that?
I don't know. A shrub. A bush.
It's not a
I
shrub.
don't know what you call it. You've told me, but I don't know what it's called.
A fiddle fig leaf.
A fiddle fig leaf. That looks pretty good. We had a real fiddle fig leaf.
Mm-hmm.
But it died because a man can't keep any
can't keep
plant or
anything.
tree, shrub,
A
anything.
succulent. You can't kill a succulent.
What was that?
I can. It's those like little plants, like the little, just like a few years ago we went to, not we as in me and you, we as in the women's group went to the plant place on Airport Road. Whatever the name of it's, Plantique.
Yeah.
And made the little bowls, and it had several different plants in it. Succulent. You can't kill a succulent. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember anything.
I can't kill a succulent. I don't mean to, but I just did. And those other plants that they say you can't kill, like you get from funerals.
Yeah, I think that's what most of our plants have come from is funerals.
Yeah. I did. I killed it.
Well, we don't have any plants in the
We don't
house.
have any plant.
No.
I nixed that a few years ago. I'm like, no, we ain't. I can't do it. I don't know why.
You think you could keep a cactus alive? Surely you could keep a cactus.
In the succulent thing, there was a cactus.
Because you really don't have to water one. Just once in a blue moon.
It died.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But that poor fiddle fig. I wanted that thing so bad. I think we just don't have a good place in our house to get a little bit of light. Because you need a little bit of light. You don't need a lot. And I wanted it over in this one certain corner. And we'd have to move it to the light every once in a while.
Well, it's got, these big old, well, you see the fake leaves on it, but they're huge leaves.
Huge
and
leaves.
And then they just drop off.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they start turning they drop off and then some of them start turning brown. And then I'm trying to decide, is this what it does? Is this one of those things? Because I didn't know
Jody tries to save it.
What a fiddle fig tree. I've never known of one before. This was a few years ago. And then
several years ago.
Found out that, no, that's not what they're supposed to do. And it died.
It died. You tried to bring it back.
It was too late.
Too late.
Yeah, if I'd have realized what was happening, instead of me just thinking, hey, it's shedding its leaves for this time of year, if I'd took action then.
I like the one we got now.
Yeah, I just have to dust it every once in a while.
Yeah. Spritz it with some water.
Is that what you do?
Sure.
Spritz? Is that what spritz is?
Spritz.
Do you spritz stuff to keep it like a regular shrub or plant? Do you spritz it, or are you talking about when you clean something, you spritz it?
You gotta water those. This you're just spritz and keep the dust off.
I've never used spritz.
Well,
Just saying.
welcome to the real world. Spritz it.
Okay.
Spritz it.
What do you got?
I don't got nothing.
What do you got to talk about? Since you wouldn't let me talk about anything I was going to talk about, what you going to talk about?
Oh, you talked about old Elon.
No, I didn't.
Whatever you just called it, Doge. Mosh? Doge?
Yeah.
Dose?
I didn't talk about it. I just mentioned it.
Trace?
Go ahead.
Quattro?
What news? What are you... What
I don't got no news. You said I couldn't talk about it.
I said you could talk about it.
You said I couldn't.
My goodness. The longer we sit here, the more I think I didn't hit the record button on the. I always in my mind, whether recording this one or the podcast, I always think I need to check and make sure I hit the record button. But I don't want to keep checking.
We were gonna taste test the. What did you lay on the bar?
We'll do it later. Go ahead.
All right. Next episode, we're gonna taste test.
We'll do a different video. Go ahead.
Whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called. Anyway, I won a trip.
Tell us about your trip that you won.
I won a trip to Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. Where is Costa Rica?
I don't know. Costa Rica is far
Central
away.
America.
It's far away.
It's close to Honduras. Honduras is 1,700 miles away. Only reason I know that since I've been there. But Costa Rica is like right there beside it.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's nice. I won it, so it's free.
So tell us, what does this mean?
So I won it with Red Aspen, with my nail business. If you've been around, then you know a while. You basically work your butt off to get so many points. And they upped the points this year, or I would have earned it a lot sooner if they'd have kept the same points.
What are the points based off of?
Sales and your team.
What's a team?
A team of ladies I have. So this year I only won it for me. Next year I'll strive for you.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Costa
That's
Rica.
a whole lot. It won't be Costa Rica next year.
It'll
be somewhere different.
If it's Las Vegas to the Sphere, count me in. Oh, I want to go to the Sphere.
You will go.
Put the word in that the next
you will go.
business meeting needs to be at the Sphere.
No, this is a vacation.
I don't take vacations.
I know. You need
So I don't go.
The next business meeting is actually in
Tampa.
Arizona.
That's
Arizona?
close. Don't look at me like I know.
It's called Girls Weekend. That's where we actually do business.
Well, I would think that the whole thing is Girls Weekend. Because if you're selling nails, I don't think it's a guy's weekend.
That's just what they call it, though. Girls Weekend. But this one I'm going
I don't even
on.
think you really have to call it that. I'm just what I'm saying. It's like it's a
I know,
given.
but it's just something that we call it. It's called Girls Weekend.
Okay.
But this one's not. This one's called Cozumel. Nope. Costa Rica.
Cozumel is Mexico.
Cozumel's where we
cruised.
cruise to. Yeah, so anyway, from December through the end of November, you have these different levels that you build up to.
So you're talking December of 23 to November of 24?
No. 24 to 25.
Okay.
This past December, 24, to tomorrow is the last day. And I hit it last week.
You said November. And you saying tomorrow's the last day. That's why I'm saying.
March.
Okay.
Did I say November?
You keep saying November. That's why what are you
Why did I
talking
say
about?
November?
Don't
My
know.
bad.
That's why I was trying to.
December through March. You got 4 months to earn these points. And then my director earned, it's called Active 2. She earned a $10,000 bonus. She busted her tail.
That's a lot of nails. Is that
That's
all
a
you
lot
sell?
of nails. No, we sell makeup and stuff, but I push the nails. But that's a lot. It was a lot. Like last week, Jody said, "You hadn't been live. Are you not going to do it live?" I think when I hit it, I kind of shut down because I was almost burned out of it a little bit.
So when you say alive, what do you mean? So you're going on what?
I go on TikTok and do lives and get new customers and push them over to Facebook.
So what do? Do you like just talk about nails on your live?
I put nails on. I show you how to use press-on nails and save money.
So you're one of those that
save money. Look, our friend.
Let me say that. So you're talking about you have it to where it's showing like your nails
It's
on
called
the
a
video.
flat lay.
You're doing a flat lay.
I do a flat lay.
So you're like the camera's looking at your nails and you're just doing. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's what the videos are, the lives. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Or you can do them face to face, but most people want to see what you're doing. So, my friend got her. Okay, so it's been spring break around here. We'll go back to Costa Rica. I gotta tell this. My friend got her daughter's nails done. Acrylic nails. Ladies will know what I'm talking about. $90. You know how much mine were?
14.
These are 18.
18.
These were 18. $90.
How long do they last though?
What? Probably not long.
I don't know what probably not long is.
Maybe a week.
Really?
It depends on how rough she is on them.
So what does that mean? So you go to a nail place and they put in this acrylic nails. That's what it is they put on.
Yep, they put acrylic on your nails.
Is that special rate for something special, or is that the regular? This surely is not that much to have nails put on, is it?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get women to change. Because I can get a 2-week wear out of an $18 pair, and they're reusable.
How many times can you reuse a pair of nails? Couple? 3?
Yeah. Well, it depends on
Wear and tear.
Yeah. Do I reuse them? No, because I got so many.
So what do? You throw them away after you wear them one time?
No, I can't throw them away. I give them to my friends.
So you're
I'm about
swapping nails.
I'm about to do a big old sale.
Pre-worn nails you're giving to...
Not necessarily. They're different sizes, and the ladies that I give them to are... their nails are bigger than mine, so they'll use the ones that I didn't use most of the time.
How do you not use nails?
There's 30 nails in a box.
Okay, so I didn't know. I thought there was 10 since you have 10 fingernails.
Well, no, because everybody's nails aren't the same.
So there's different sizes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's 3 different sizes per nail?
No.
Like small, medium. You said 30.
There's 2. I know. Because there's half sizes in there. Because some fingers you might need a half size.
Whatever happened to just painting the nails you have on your hands? Can I not
It
grow
flakes.
these nails
It
out
flakes.
and then
It flakes. It takes forever to dry.
is fingernail polish a thing of the past?
For me, it is because it takes too long.
So what do they do when you go to a nail place? Is it like
Most of them get dip powder and stuff like that, so that
so you're
dries
way
like
past.
that when you're
I
putting
don't
it under.
I have a clue what.
UV
I'm just
light.
saying, does the fake nails like blah and they paint the nails when they put them on? Is that
some
what
tips.
they do?
Yeah, they put light tips on them. So anyway, I'm maybe go to Costa Rica if the passport gets back. I guess I didn't believe in myself, so I didn't get my passport early. They got to have the passport back because they got to have the number off of it for their part.
Red Aspen.
Red Aspen. Yeah.
Right.
So
you're saying how long to get a passport back?
I expedited it, so he said that was on the very front end of 4 weeks. And did you know that your passport don't just go to one central place? Like it goes to one place, but then the one place, which I think might be Atlanta, might be like the place, then that place sends it to other places to fix it. Then they send it back, and that place sends it back out.
To fix it.
To like whatever they do, put it in
together.
the system or whatever.
Who knows?
I don't know what they do. And then they send it back.
I don't know.
But he said, yeah, it's not. He said there's no telling where it'll end up. Because I'm like, is there a number I can call to make sure they get it? Is there?
I don't think there's nothing that you can do because it's the government.
I know.
For the most part.
I
So
know.
you're just waiting. You
I
send
don't
it
like
in. That's why if you're waiting to the last minute, you're taking a big time chance.
I should not have waited to the last minute, but
I think mine's out of date.
it's 10 years. And you said the other day that
It's been 10 years since
it's
I've
been 10 years. So I thought that too. But you know what else we got to do this year?
No clue.
The star. If we're going to fly anywhere.
The star.
You got to have a star on your license
Oh, what am I?
to fly.
So if I don't, I can't fly?
Nope.
So just out of the blue,
No,
something
this has been
happens.
going on.
No. So out of the blue, I have to fly somewhere for whatever emergency. I can't.
In the United States.
You have to have one for the
You
United
have to
States.
have a star.
Well, how do you get this? Is that like an extra payment or what?
Probably.
I don't understand.
So, yeah, look it up. We'll talk about it next time. We'll have that discussion
I want
next
to talk
time.
about it. I want to talk about it now.
Well, I mean,
You
I
got a
don't know.
phone?
I had to look it up.
Why don't you know? You're talking about we're having to have a star, but you don't know anything about it. Why?
So when I go to Arizona,
Get in your mic.
when I go to Arizona,
See if you wear
no, I'm not
headphones,
wearing
you know.
headphones. When I go to Arizona, is it called domestic when you fly out of the United States? What's it called when you just fly inside?
Domestic is inside.
Domestic is inside. Okay, so you can talk.
I thought you were going to talk while you're looking it up.
Well, I can't talk and type too. All right, why do you have to have the star on your driver's license? It indicates a real ID compliance license meeting federal security standards for identification and is required for boarding commercial aircrafts and assessing certain federal facilities. So you have to have it.
So I don't understand. I still don't understand. So if I'm getting a driver's license, that's an official document for
Right,
me.
but it's not.
To vote, to do all these things, to do whatever. So why are you not automatically putting a star on it?
If your driver's license or state ID has a star in the upper right-hand corner, it's already a real ID compliant. Nothing more is needed.
Do I have a star?
No, you don't. Because they just started it a few years ago. And then year 2025 is when it's going to be mandatory to have it.
What I'm saying is...
Can I fly without a star ID? Beginning May the 7th of 25, every air traveler 18 years of age and older will need a real ID compliant driver's license, state issue enhanced driver's license, or another acceptable form of ID to fly within the United States.
So my driver's license is not good enough unless
You
it's
gotta
got
have that star on.
So, but I can use another form.
there. What it said?
This makes no sense.
Can I travel in the U.S. without my star? If you are traveling domestically, you will only need one valid form of identification. Either your real ID, which is the star, or another acceptable alternative, such as...
But what I'm saying is...
I know what you're saying,
No,
but I'm just
I don't
telling
think you do. My point is being, am I having to do an extra step to get a star on
Yes.
So when I go, my driver's license is expired. I've got to go get it filled out.
You got to
Is
go
it
to
not
a
automatic?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Nope. It wasn't last time when I got mine. Nicholas had to get his Did he have to redo his?
He'd just been 16, though. So this would have been a few years ago.
Yeah. It'd
been 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So if it's just now starting.
No, it's been going. It's just been mandatory this year is when you've had to. Have you not heard about this?
No.
Have you not heard about this?
I don't travel, so maybe that's why I tone it out. Tune it out. Do you tune it out or tone it out? I do both. I tune it out and tone it out.
So,
look, if they told me, sorry, Jody, you can't get on this airplane. You don't have a star on your driver's license. I'd be like,
you got your wallet in your. I was gonna say your purse, but you don't have a purse. Do you?
No, I left my purse is in the truck.
You don't have it?
No, I just took it out before I came in here.
I was going to wait to do mine because at our location where you get your license and stuff, you got to go to a different building to do the star. You got to go over to the basement of the courthouse, not the little annex where we just go and renew our license.
I'm going to have to research this on my own because I still don't understand.
You just gotta have it.
I can go get a driver's license. That is good for anything.
Maybe it's going to put it on there now, but...
Surely it is. I don't see you ask because it's a valid driver's license. It's valid.
It's not real.
Meaning, as long as there's not the expiration date, you're still in... When it's good, it's valid. But you're telling me that if I use my valid driver's license to get on a plane,
if you don't have
that
can't star
because it's not valid because I don't have a star.
Yes.
But it's valid for anything else in my life I want to do with it.
Nope. I don't know. I got him riled up now.
If this is true, if what I just said is the whole thing's true, it's stupid. It's bureaucracy. Yes, that word.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
I can't even say it. I'm so
bureaucracy.
Yeah,
I said it. So anyway,
bureaucratic crap is what it is.
So you research the star and you tell us more next week.
I wish you gave me a heads up. I'd have had it ready for this time.
I really didn't think about it till a while ago.
I feel like there's a star on my driver's license. I really do.
I'm going to need you to pause and go get it because you hadn't... No, because I renewed yours online the last time it needed. Mine renews next year.
Can you talk for 2 minutes while I go run and get it without pausing? You think
Can we talk about nails?
You talk about nails.
I'm going to talk about going to Costa Rica without Jody. Yeah. I'm really nervous.
And you do that. You tell everybody why you're nervous. And then let's see if...
I need you to run.
Oh, I'm going to walk really fast.
I need you to run. Okay, go. But I'm timing you.
Just
2
saying,
minutes. Go.
We're going to see if Winston will stay right here. If he'll move at all while I'm gone.
I doubt it.
All right. I'll be back.
Okay. So, I'm going to Costa Rica. I'm excited, but I'm very nervous. But I think I think I will fly to Atlanta. And my director will be in Atlanta. So hopefully we will be on the same plane flying from Atlanta to... There's 2 airports at Costa Rica. And I almost chose the wrong one. I can't remember now which one it is. But anyway, so yeah. All because of nails, I am getting to go to Costa Rica. It is LIR airport. I can't say that. Liberia. Not the other one. They told us not to do the other one. So they have plans for us. We can do excursions. We can, I don't know if you've been to Costa Rica. Tell me about it. Tell me some things. I didn't get the upgrade to the pool side. I am going to be on the garden side. But that's okay. At least I made it. Well, hopefully I make it if I get my passport. If I don't get my passport, I'm not booking a flight yet. Because if I don't get my passport, there's no sense in having a flight. So,
what are you having to pay for?
Huh?
If you got a free trip, what are you paying for?
You just pay for your flight. Everything else is free.
Let's see.
All right. Jody's going to pull out his...
Oh, and by the way, if you're a guy out there and you're listening, and if you're watching right here, the best thing for a wallet is, see, I've got
these.
It's the little insert. Is this the insert part?
No, I think I actually bought that one.
All right, you bought this like this.
But the first time you knew about it, it was an insert in a wallet. In a wallet I had bought you.
Yeah, it wasn't a trifold. It was a bifold.
And it had that.
It had this piece that pulls out and it keeps your credit cards and everything. Well, now So I used that till it wore. It was an Auburn
Yeah.
wallet. So you bought me this one, and it holds all your credit cards on one side. Well, you've seen them now to where you can push a little button and
And it
scoot
I
out.
don't like those.
And then some of them are metal.
Right. I don't like those either.
I don't ever carry a wallet. It's
Right.
always in my side door. I don't.
Right.
So I heard a long time ago they said a lot of men's back issues is because of their wallet being so thick and they're driving, it affects their back. Well, so I used to have a thick wallet, but I've gone to this, but I never wear a wallet while I'm driving, or it's never in my back pocket. It's always
Right.
in the side door. So anyway, that's what I was saying. And by the way, I forgot. And
Let's
this
see
picture
your
right here, I've got
license.
long hair.
I just seen that, so I know yours don't have the star on there.
So for anybody that doesn't know, I used to have long hair for a short period of my life. 3 years. How long did it take to grow it out? 3 years?
It took a little minute.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
never do it again though. All right.
All right. Do you need me to look at it for you?
I can see it way down here. There's a heart on it, so I guess that's
That's a donor. You're a donor. It's way out there.
oh my goodness.
So you're a donor. It's going to be in the right
Well, yeah,
top
I don't have
corner,
it.
I think it said.
I don't have it.
I didn't think you did. When do you expire?
Ooh, that's that fine print on there. I've got till 27.
Okay, so if you're going to fly before that, you've got to go get a new one.
Are these good for 2 years? I mean, 5 years? Why did I say 2 years? It's been a while since I've been.
Mine expires next year. Is it 3 years? No, because
because that's 2 years.
he's had to already get one. So is it 4 years? Because I'm pretty sure,
I don't know.
or Nicholas has to get one this year.
I don't know.
I don't know. We might better check his and make sure he's
don't-
not out.
I don't understand the whole license thing. Getting one, sure. Photo ID, sure. Paying for it every 4 or 5 years, that's a crock.
What are we paying for?
It's the same thing with your license plate. Your tags.
Did you know with a passport, getting a picture, you had to pay extra to get a picture?
And you got to have a picture.
And you got to have the picture on it?
It's an added cost.
So if I
It's like
would have, but I could have took my own and took it to him, but there was all these specifics you had to do, and I'm like, psh, forget that. They
Yeah,
can just take
it's-
it. And he says, don't smile.
Yeah, you're not supposed to smile. I
Don't
know
smile
that.
real big. But, buddy, my eyes stood out.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. He gave me one of the pictures. I need to give it to
You
you.
got big eyes.
I do have
always-
big eyes,
everybody's
but they
always-
were blue. Like the
I don't-
blue stood out like, I got to show it to you. Like,
Maybe
it is really blue.
Your eyes don't stand out to me anymore.
'Cause you're used
Maybe
to it.
because I'm used to it. Been around
Probably.
you for all these long years.
Excuse me?
But I do remember you used to have big eyes.
I used to have big eyes.
Yeah, I don't know if you do anymore because I don't recognize if
'Cause
they
you
are.
don't
I don't,
realize.
yeah, I don't recognize. I don't realize. Say
Wow.
recognize, realize,
Wow.
and what I say a minute ago.
This is just a hodgepodge episode, by the way.
That's fine.
I like it.
I like.
I like to just
well,
come
I
on.
like
Jody does
structure.
not. Jody wants structure. He wants to talk politics.
No.
And he's,
No.
I still hadn't heard that he's proud of me for earning this trip.
How many times do I have to say? I just didn't say it on. I'm proud of you. I
No,
really
that's
am.
sarcastic.
I am proud of you. I told you that. That's a big deal for you to win something. I just think you screwed up not having a passport. Now you're going to miss out on the free
Shut
trip.
up.
That's all I'm saying.
Shut up.
Yeah. And I'm not going. So
You'll go next time.
I'm not going.
You'll go.
I'm not going.
If I earn it, you'll
I don't
go.
take a weekend off. You think I'm going to take several days like a vacation to another
because you
state?
need
or
it. It'll make it without you.
Maybe.
Anyway.
But no, I like structure on an episode. So if I've got it laid out kind of like what we get, what I like to do is say, hey, here's some topics that I've got. Hey, here's some stories that I've found. Hey, or I really want to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. And if it never works out because everything flows, that's fine. But I want that structure being there to where when you start off, hey, this is the plan, but we can deviate real quick. Instead of here in a
like a
second, you
plan.
hear crickets.
I
Because
like to just do it.
no.
We're not crickets. Could y'all hear the airplane?
I couldn't.
Could they hear
I
that
can't
airplane?
do a cricket. So.
Yeah, you're a noisemaker. Let's hear you do the cricket.
No, I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't do a cricket.
Okay. Noisemaker. I meant, what is it?
Sound pad? What? Oh, are you talking about on the recorder that we use or me?
No, I'm talking about you.
Impersonations?
Maybe. I don't feel
I don't
like
know what
that's-
you're trying to say.
I don't
'cause
feel like that was the word I was looking for, but anyway, I don't know words here lately. So there's that.
you've lost your vocabulary.
Words are hard. Words are hard now.
Life is hard as you get older. Everything is hard.
I don't
When
like
you can't find the word to, yeah, I've always been that way, but it's gotten
no
even more
no,
of a
you
challenge.
haven't. I'm worse than you,
Oh,
and you
whatever.
get ill with me because I
How do I
can't think
get-
of the word, and I just walk out of the room.
I don't get ill with you. I'm just like, I know what you're talking about. Just you ain't, whatever. Just go on.
No, I just got to know the word.
Hmm.
So in June, I'm going to Costa Rica.
That's good.
Maybe.
I'm going, but I don't know. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe so. Maybe that'll be expedited.
Yeah.
You pay extra for
Yeah.
expedition. What is
Expedition?
Yeah, what is the word for expedited?
Yeah, that's right.
Expedition is expedited?
No. What are you talking about?
You don't understand. I was trying to be funny.
Oh. my
No, what I'm
bad.
saying is so you pay extra or you didn't pay extra for them to
I
speed
did.
up the process?
I did. $30.
Really?
Yeah.
That means nothing. They just that's the extra. Hey, if you want to pay a little extra,
it made me feel good.
yeah. That just means he'll put it in the mailbox one day earlier instead of waiting until tomorrow
Okay.
to let it go out in the
Stop.
mail.
I've heard enough.
He's
Stop.
He's putting it out there this evening. That's all that meant.
Hush. No.
$30, and he got 20 of it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
They probably was it cash? Did he say cash?
I bought
you-
I bought a money order because he said a money order would go faster. I said even
Mhm.
faster than a paying with a debit card. Well, I paid for the money order with the debit card. But he had to send the money order with the passport. So if I'd have paid with a debit card, how does he send the money?
He got you.
Well, I did it.
Did you make the money order out to just a certain person?
I made it out to whatever place.
Yeah, he said,
wherever it was.
here's my name.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
the money order out to this, and I'll make sure it gets there.
Yeah. So he got it.
How much is a total amount? How much is a passport?
What did I pay?
Before the $30? Let's just say, what's the base price?
$190.
$190 for a pass? Wow. I did not know
It's
that.
for 10 years.
Yeah, but
You got
I
one?
used mine twice.
You got one?
I know.
I really don't remember paying that for yours. I don't
Well, it was
remember
10
what
years
we paid.
ago. So it was a little
Well,
bit
that
cheaper.
wouldn't go up. You think that goes up?
Who knows? Yes, I do. Price of eggs went way up. Why wouldn't a passport?
I don't know. I was trying to rack my brain.
Wow.
I don't even remember getting yours.
I was not expecting. I was thinking 70. I was
Yeah.
thinking 50, maybe 70.
Yeah.
That hurt.
So it's
I'm
almost,
speechless now.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble when we get off
Yeah.
now. Jody's done.
I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Whatever.
That's why I can't take off work. Because I'm
That's
having to
right.
pay for stinking passports.
That's right. But it's good for 10 years, so I won't need one when
I understand.
when I win this trip every year.
And I haven't needed mine in 9 years.
Well, that's your problem. You ain't going back to
It's not my problem.
Honduras. I couldn't think of where it was.
All right. You got anything else?
No,
You done talking about your trip?
I guess
We
you're
got
cutting
stuck
out.
up. No, you talk about it. I was
No,
just
I'm doing.
got stuck on this passport.
I
then
know
I can't
you're
get
mad
away
at me
from it.
now, so you're ready to get off and holler at me.
What do you think, Winston?
See, he didn't deny
What do you think about it?
it. He said,
You
"Leave
don't
me
care.
alone."
All right, I got pizza to eat.
No, you said you was going to talk about that one thing.
What? The topic?
20-year-old.
Oh, it's too. What? We're already like how far into this thing? Oh, we're like 40 minutes in. I can't talk. I don't even have all the paperwork. No, there was this guy that I'll just tell you the little quick about it. The highlights. He was like 13 years old when he got basically ended up locked in his house by his father and stepmother, and he's locked up for 20 years. Had very little. He's isolated, of course, but he had very little outside his room time, put it that way. He had chores and all that stuff. And they barely fed him. It was just sandwiches and like 2 cups of water a day. And he ended up making a fire. I guess he was.
What did he get to make a fire with?
It was hand sanitizer, the alcohol out of hand sanitizer.
There you go.
And something else. Did you hear that?
Yes.
My stomach just made the craziest noise. And I sure
hope you can hear it on
I hope that didn't come through because that was bad.
I hope you can hear it on the microphones.
So he didn't have hardly anything to eat. He said sometimes he'd actually even drink out of the commode. Just crazy stuff like that.
So he had a bathroom in his room, though?
Well, I guess he had access to it. But as he got older, like more padlocks and stuff got put on the door because he was getting older. But that's another reason why they started feeding him less and less, because I think he was at least 30, maybe 32. I can't remember the article now. He did this fire. It was like his last resort. You got to think about this. If you're locked in your house and you're at like year 3 and you know how bad it is, you're not realizing, hey, I've got almost 20 more years of this to go, right?
Yeah.
You're thinking any day I'm getting out of this. So anyway, he got attention from the fire. That's what saved him. Firefighters came in, police, all this stuff, and then they found out his story. Anyway, he weighs, now we're talking a 30-year-old. He weighed 68 pounds. 68 pounds when they got to him. So I don't know, him being malnutrition and all that over the years.
What was the reasoning?
I don't know.
Why did they do this?
His father passed away last year. I thought it was just the stepmom to begin, and I started, before I found that out, I was thinking, I bet the dad's buried in the backyard, apparently, because I'm thinking the stepmom was the main role player in this. But it was the father and the stepmother. So the dad had
Well, I
just
need to
as
know
big a
why
thing.
they wanted to do that.
Well, if I had the article, I could have read the whole thing to you.
Oh, yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, well, she's not going to, admit to any of it because she's got a lawyer and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I just thought that was interesting. And you hear these things, you're thinking there's no way, people do this to other people. And sure enough.
I mean, you think, why couldn't he get out as he got older? But he had no strength if he wasn't eating stuff, I guess.
If they keep you to where you're not getting many calories, you're not gaining any weight.
You're not using muscles and
you're probably being just threatened. Well, I mean, if they threaten you, like, well, if you think it's bad now, if you try and escape, I can make it 10 times worse.
I mean, that's horrible.
When you don't have any energy, it's hard to get motivated to try and escape or do anything to get out, right?
I feel you.
Yeah.
On that.
So, I mean, it's not like you can get a burst of energy and kick down the door or overtake your stepmother, whatever, because she's 2 or 3 times your size, and she's caused it.
That's horrible.
It is. I hadn't heard anything else about it since they got him, but, what is the protocol in trying to get somebody back to health that weighs one third of what their average weight should be?
And you think it probably stunned his growth.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's probably not.
I think all of his teeth were rotted out, things like that, because he hadn't had any kind of care whatsoever. I mean, what do you do? But there's nothing he can do. He's just going with the flow. So I think he was allowed like outside.
Like no family member or anything like.
Well, there
questioned?
was like an uncle that says that he just knows that one year that he came around at Christmas every year, and then like one year, the kid wasn't there. And ever since that year, he just never was seen. Just like school, he stopped going to school.
Yeah.
There's a few times that the police got called for like a wellness check and all this kind of stuff. And then everything just...
How?
It just gets kicked under the rug, And then I found out too, I think if they get called to the house and if it was proven there's nothing there, like after 5 years, they destroy the records of any kind of call to the house, so there's no records at all. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things that, it just happened.
It's horrible.
How many other people are like that right now?
All right. Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
I think you're ready for pizza.
I am.
Maybe we won't hear that noise again.
Winston, you ready for pizza? Let's go get pizza. Let's go.
Really?
He's ready.
See, he's ready.
Let's go get a bone. You want to get a bone? Let's go get a bone. And he's gone.
Now you got to give him a bone.
I'll give him a bone.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
Can they follow us
Spotify.
on TikTok from here? On Spotify? Do you have like links and stuff?
Yeah, if you go to Spotify, if you go to the description, in the description, there's a link to all of our social media. If not, just go to these sites and punch in this, that, and the other, and you'll see our logo. It's purple and our 2 mugs on it.
Call me a mug.
I called us a mug.
I'm just saying, if they go follow us on TikTok, we get more followers, we can go live.
Correct. If they will do that, or YouTube.
Oh, YouTube, yeah.
YouTube will be quicker. If you'll do that, then we'll start scheduling this on like a Friday night, and we'll record live. And we'll even do like some questions and stuff. Whatever. However it works.
Oh, I know what you were going to talk about. You want to talk about those games you found at Walmart.
That's right.
That's next episode.
All right, so...
No, we done talked too long.
Yeah, I know. So our next episode, we'll talk about,
okay.
I found the game section at Walmart. If you hadn't ever looked, there's adult games, like drinking games, party games, stuff like that. Nothing too bad, but I was really shocked when I started looking at all the type of games.
I need to write that question down. I just thought of.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I took a picture of every game.
right,
It's
but-
on my phone, and my phone's not available right now.
Oh, you'll have to send
So
it to me.
I'll have to send
Yeah.
it to you and go through it, and then we'll post those pictures as we're talking about it on our YouTube as
Yeah.
the video goes along.
Next week.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that next week.
But the other thing
so
I was
look, I already have you a topic for next week.
This thing was all messed up because I was gonna say you didn't let me start off by saying welcome back,
I didn't
saying
want
what
you to because
episode.
we always do that, and you were kicked back, so I wanted to start it.
but it threw me off because I was going to talk about the Final Four, NCAA
there you
basketball, and you didn't
go.
even let me say that.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
Auburn is playing in approximately 2.5 hours from our recording right now. They're playing Michigan State. You all right over there?
yeah,
So I need them to win.
you need Auburn to win.
I had Alabama in my Final Four. They got
lost.
beat last night. I've got Florida in my Final Four. They're still good. Though if Auburn wins today, they'll play Florida. I had Kentucky in my Final Four, and they've gotten beat. So, of course, my bracket got shot a long time ago. So, we'll see. We need Auburn to pull this off.
The way they played the other night to start with, it didn't look like they were.
Yeah, but it don't matter how you start off. It's how you finish.
That's true. And we're finished.
That's right. See you on our next episode. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Adios.